Guys, today I came back and found out another The Predator trailer dropped. And like the NFL teaser, this one really kind of boosted my faith in the movie. I still think it's going to be kind of crappy, but I think at least it's going to be fun. So, what are my thoughts on the trailer? I'm not going to go over all the trailer beat by beat. I'm going to mention some of the newer scenes and some of the new moments with the characters. We get a lot more of Sterling K. Brown's kind of shadowy government figure who is talking to Olivia Mumm's Casey Brackett, and he says he's into acquisition. So obviously, he's very much the Peter Keys of this movie, and we see him while Boyd Holbrook's Quinn McKenna is being interrogated, and we get a bit more Quinn McKenna as well in this one, which I liked. You see that he is an intelligent individual. He's not some dumb grunt. He's being interrogated by this government agency, and he says, "Look, I get it. It's above my pay grade. You guys don't want any witnesses. I ain't gonna say shit." And he's like, "Can I have a cookie?" to the guys on the other side of the two-way mirror. You have this really kind of cool Shane Black kind of heavy beaty, sarky kind of comedic dialogue in this, which I am liking. This is definitely, while the NFL teaser was kind of more of a to wow you with the Predator and elements of the Predator, this one is very heavily character based. So another thing I like is when McKenna is put onto the bus with the loonies, Keegan Michael Keys, Thomas Jane, Alfie Allen. There is some very crude kind of Shane Black moment where Keegan Michael Keys says to Thomas Jane, "Hey, if your mum's vagina was a video game, it'd be rated E for everyone." So that's very kind of Shane Black, and you can see maybe these characters are a bit more fleshed out than ones in prior movies. They're not quite on the mark of the guys from the first movie, but they're pretty damn close. There does seem to be kind of this camaraderie as you see snippets of them interacting with each other or prepping weapons. There's a very cool scene with Alfie Allen training his sniper rifle on something. Again, it's cool. The trailer does expand more on characters. We have more scenes with the renegade kind of fugitive predator. We see it unconscious on the table, but its hand starts jittering, and it obviously escapes, and it fucking rips the shit out of all the techs and scientists in the lab. Casey Brackett is the only one that seems to survive, and it finds its helmet and puts it on. The cool thing is the helmet, like in the first movie, the eyes light up, which I liked. That was a nice little throwback. The one thing I don't like, I don't know if I don't like it, but the head, the prosthesis of this kind of renegade predator looks very comic book Predator. Looks very Dark Horse, early 90s kind of facial design. In one way, it looks good, but another way it doesn't really feel like the Stan Winston Predator we saw in the original movie. It's more of a kind of an exaggerated version, and it is very kind of bombastic, and does kind of seem to homage the Dark Horse comics more than the original Predator. I could be totally wrong. In some angles it looks cool, but like there's one scene where it just opens up the door and you get to see it head on, and you're like, I don't know. Maybe it does look better. Again, it's just a small snippet. A trailer can't show you everything, so it's one of those things I'll have to see. Again, we go back to Sterling K. Brown talking to Casey Brackett and explaining to her, "Look, these predators have mastered interstellar travel. They're not turning rib cages into hats. So they have something in the pipeline, and that something seems to be this upgraded predator, which we see in the same clip from the prior NFL trailer of it pull the predator that's attacking Boyd Holbrook through a wall and slam it onto the car. And this thing is fucking huge. It is at least 10 feet tall. Again, it does seem to be solidly CG, but then we get another quick clip at the end where it's like raising its arms and bellowing. That looks to me like more prosthesis. I'm hoping they got a good blend. I hope they got a good balance. What do I think? I think this movie is still going to be kind of sucky and it might be a bit trashy. But if it's fun and if it kind of at least gets 1 or 2% of the original Predator, I think it'll have done its job. What's your thoughts? Did you have any kind of favorite part of the trailer? Does this trailer boost your confidence in the Predator movie, or do you think it's dead in arrival? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And yeah, my name's Martin, and have a good one. Take care. Bye now.